Alright, this is this is hello, not yo, hello. This is Twan from Phantom G's bringing you the IMT Shield tutorial. Now, this is all pretty simple. I already have my images chosen and brought into the Photoshop, and gonna get to work. This vid is sped up. This video is sped up a little bit so it can fit inside the 10 side limit of 10 minute limit of YouTube. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm resizing my image so it can fit inside the shield. Now, to do that, you just press Control T and then you hold Shift, go to a corner of the box, and then while holding Shift, drag your image in. So this keeps the same aspect ratio while resizing your image. Then to delete what is around it, you're gonna go to your shield layer and select the magic wand tool, and that's right there. I'm clicking it, and I'm showing you that sometimes when you start off Photoshop, it's actually the quick selection tool, so you're gonna have to right click that and select magic wand tool, keeping the settings I have. And so what I'm doing here is I'm selecting each part of the image I want to keep on the shield layer, and then once you do this, you're gonna press Control Shift I, and that creates a little happy box around your image, around your actual canvas size, and then that inverses the selection, and then all you have to do is press delete, and then image is gone, as you can tell. I'm about to do the same thing for the top image, selecting the areas I want to keep, and what I'm doing here is I'm showing you why I selected all that extra parts. Is because when you put it above the layer, it lays on top of the layer instead of the shield being on top. If that makes any sense, you can rewind and watch so you can understand. But yeah, I'm doing the same thing, resizing the image, Control T, hold Shift, drag in, and then grab your wand tool, go to the shield layer, select everything you need, and Control Shift I, just press delete. Bam, it's gone. Control D to deselect if you don't know that. I'm bringing back down the images underneath the shield so I can show you how to actually work the shield. You can select different things: color overlay, gradient, stroke. Stroke creates a line around the shield or around whatever you're editing. That's what stroke does. Gradient overlay, you don't want to keep it at normal because it just overlaps the actual shield. You want to put it at something else. I'm putting mine at multiply. Now right here, I am changing the gradient. I'm selecting colors that actually blend well with the avatar, with the picture. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. Showing you how the angle changes the way the gradient moves. And there's different styles you can use, like radial. Radial makes the gradient move circular inside out. There's different stuff, diamond. Anyways, what I'm doing here is I'm putting a color overlay over it to bring out the color, I guess, more. Putting that on multiply. Next, think I'm gonna choose a stroke. Yeah, I'm doing a stroke. I'm putting it at 3, and I'm changing the stroke instead of one solid color to be a gradient. Once again, choosing colors that flow, but making them a tad bit darker. I don't like my strokes being lighter than the actual shield, because to me, personally, it just doesn't look right. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. After I'm done with that, I'm going to the bevel and emboss now. That area, a lot of people overdo it, and all I'm doing here is adding a stroke emboss and changing the highlight color to something that flows well instead of just being solid white, and bringing the opacity down on the multiply. And on when you do stroke emboss, you can add a texture to the actual stroke by clicking the texture box under bevel and emboss and messing with the settings to your liking. Yeah, that's that. Um, what am I doing? Still messing with the settings, getting what I like. Then I'm done and press OK. Now, I don't want it like that. I thought maybe if I throw it on soft light, put the blend mode on soft light, it might get something I like, but instead I'm gonna move the main image above, I think. Yeah, pretty sure I am. Still messing with some stuff. That's where I was changing the that's what I was saying about the blend mode of the actual stroke. I'm changing it to a different setting so it blends well with the picture, but down the line I'm gonna change it. For save, viewing what I like, seeing if I like what I would see. Clearly I don't, because I keep changing stuff. Well, that's clear. So yeah, I decided to bring the main image above, and what I'm doing here is I'm putting a gradient map over it, and putting a black and white gradient map, and this brings out contrast in the image. Then I'm putting a photo filter over it. As you can see, it makes it more whatever color you choose. Putting a purple and orange gradient map, setting that to soft light. You can see what it does. And I should be putting one more on there. Maybe not yet. Not yet. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm grabbing a soft brush. Soft means the hardness is at 0, and I'm making it light. You can see on the image where the light is actually coming from. You can see on her face that the light is on her left side, and the shadows are going to her right. So that's where the light's coming from the left. So I just took a soft white brush on there, and that made some light. Now I'm gonna bring out her glasses. First I start off with white, and then I put that on overlay or soft light. Go to overlay, but I like neither. So you gotta experiment. You gotta know what colors work well with different blend modes. I decide white really doesn't work, so I go choose a orange color, a nice orange tone, and then I do the same thing, color over the glasses, and then put that on overlay, as you can tell by watching. Actually, I don't put it on overlay, I put it on soft light. But now I'm gonna bring out her eyes on the main image. So I'm going back to a white brush, soft white brush, brushing over her eyes, and then just setting it to overlay, lowering the opacity down a little bit, and it looks pretty nice. Now yeah, that's it. All I gotta do now is oh, never mind, that's not it. I'm adding one more photo filter. I'm bringing out a sepia photo filter so I can tone down the actual color, so it doesn't look as bold as it was. And now I'm adding a text layer. I'm gonna bring that down. Once I finish that text, I don't know what I'm typing. I'm typing IMT because this is the Infinity Mugen tutorial for making the shield. And I'm gonna bring that down wherever I want to place it, which is at the bottom. And that's it. I hope you have fun watching this tutorial, and hope you learned something. Thank you.